Hello everybody, it's Mr. Paul here from Charles Dickens Primary School with your daily phonics lesson. Now for today's lesson, you will need a pen or a pencil, a piece of paper or a whiteboard. You'll also need, if you have it, your Sound Phonics Phase 3 Book 1. Okay? Don't worry if you've not got it though. So, we're going to start off by playing some bingo. Take your pen or your pencil. Don't forget to put the lid on the back so you don't lose it. And draw some lines. 1, 2 vertical lines, that means ones that go up and down, and then one that goes across. So that means altogether we have, let's just make that a bit wider, 6 boxes. Let's count them. 1, count with me, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's up to you where you write the sounds, okay? You can start off writing here or here or here. It's up to you where you put them. Now the first letter we're going to write, which makes the sound x, x, is the letter X. Okay, so the letter X, here we go. The letter X. You can write it like that. We also write it like this at our school, X as well. Okay, the letter X, and it makes the sound X. When you've written it, I really want you to do the sound and the action. X. Very good. Now next, I would like you to do, don't forget you can write it wherever you want, okay? I'd like you to do K, K, but I'd like you to do it with the letters C and K. The letters C and K. K. So like this, C and K. The letters C and K, they make the sound K, K. Excellent. Now, next, I would like you to write the sound, or the letters that make the sound E. E, please. E. I'm going to do it here. The letter E and the letter E, 2 of them that make the sound E. E. There we go. Now, next I would like you to do, I think I'd like you to do okay? Now I wonder if you can remember, there are 2 ways to write the sound. One of them is like this. The letters E and R. The letters E and R make the sound but also there's another way. Do you remember it? If you do, try and write it before me. The letters U and R. U and R. Pause the video if you need more time with any of these at all, okay? It's not a race. So the letters E and R, the letters U and R make the sound And last of all, I'd like you to draw a picture of Wendy, the cat. Now, if you don't know Wendy, Wendy is my cat, and I'll tell you what, let's go and get her. Let's go and see what she's up to. Oh, here she is. Here she is, Wendy the cat. So Wendy, we have drawn your picture up on the board there. I'm just going to brush you for a little bit while the children draw your picture and finish writing their sounds for bingo, okay? Are you going to help us with bingo? I hope so. Okay, so once you have finished writing those, you will need to keep your pen, because what we're going to do is we're going to play for 1 line. That means if you get all of them in a line that goes across, either this line or this line, you need to shout out bingo, because you're a winner, okay? Now listen very carefully, listen very carefully. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is say one of the sounds, and then you're going to cross it out. Right, Wendy, let's start with, are you ready? Are you ready? Get your pens ready. We'll start with E. E. make sure you say the sound when you cross it out. Which one is E? This one here. So put a cross through it. And that's that one done. If I get these two, I'll have the whole line and I can shout bingo. Right, next, could you cross out? Could you cross out? X, x. Which one is x? Yeah, is it this one? No, it's this one here. And when you cross it out, don't forget to say x, x. Very good. Now next, what should we cross out? Why don't we cross out Wendy the cat? Let's cross her out. Cross out her picture. In fact, do you know what? Instead of crossing it out, what we're going to do is we're going to write cat, k, at, k, at. Can you write it before me? K. Then a, k, a, and then k, a, t, t. Cat. There we go. So we don't need to cross her out, but we've won that square. Okay, next I would like you to cross out Now don't forget there's two ers here, isn't there? Is this No. This one is and Oh look, I've got a line because 1, 2, 3. So I can shout bingo! Maybe some of you have got a line as well. Well done if you have. Now, we've got one more sound to cross out, and that is the k sound. K. There we go. Oh, that's another line, because we've got this cat as well, haven't we? So that is bingo! Excellent. Now, I think we need to get rid of this because we're going to do some more phonics next. You're going to have to help me. I'm going to count down from 3, and then we clap our hands, and then hopefully this disappears. 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's all gone. There's something here though, look. You've got a letter here. I'll hold it up close to the camera so you can see it. It's the letter J, and it makes the sound. Can you remember? It makes the sound J, J, like jelly jiggling on a plate. J, J, J. Your turn to say it. J. Yeah. Okay. Now, funnily enough, I've got some things in my bag that start with the J sound. Quite long words as well. I wonder if you can help me to spell them. You will need a pen and a piece of paper and your singing voice. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. What did the teacher have in his bag? 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 J, 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 J. Can't pick it up. J, J. Let's have a look what I've got in my bag today. Well, the first thing I can see... Oh, goodness me, it's a little bit cold, isn't it, at the moment? So I'm quite glad that I've got this jumper, this woolly jumper. I think I'm going to put it on to keep warm. Jumper. While I'm putting it on, can you say that word for me? Jumper. Nice and loud. That's it. Jumper. Jumper. Now, let's stretch it out so we can spell it. Come on then, let's really stretch it. Jumper. So many sounds. Jumper. Jumper. Now we can sound it out. J, A, M, P, J, A, M, P, So that's J, then it's A, then it's M, then it's P, and it's Wow, what a lot of sounds. Let's write it together. Or, if you're really clever, you can do it before me. Ready? Go. Okay, so it was J, wasn't it first? That's the letter J. Up, down. We give a mermaid tail. Remember those? Or sometimes we call it a monkey tail. J. Then J, J, the letter M makes the sound There we go. J, Then P, P. Letter P. With a straight tail. J, P. Then which is it though? Is it the letters U and R? Or the letters E and R? Well, if it's at the end of the word, it's always the letters E and R. This one here. So, J, M, P. Jumper. A woolly jumper. Pause the video if you need a bit more time to write that one. If you got it right, give yourself a tick. If you wrote it before me, give yourself 2 ticks. Okay, let's see what we got in our bag next. What did the teacher have in his bag? 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 J, 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 J. And now this one is some nice jelly. Jelly. Jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate. Wiggle woggle wibble wobble jelly on a plate. Jelly. Now can you say the word jelly for me, please? Jelly. Say it nice and loud. Jelly. Say it quietly. Jelly. Okay, let's stretch that word out. Jelly. Jelly. Lots of sounds again. J. Gonna sound it out. J. E. O. E. J. E. O. E. Jelly. J. E. O. E. Can you write it before me? Let me start with J, the letter J. Nice long mermaid tail. J. Then E. J. E. Letter E. J. E. Ooh. Ooh. Let me give you a clue. It's 2 letter L's. There we go. J. E. Ooh. E. Now do you remember when we finish a word with the E sound, we always spell it? Well, let's see if you can guess which one it is. There's 2 ways of writing it. There's this way. There's this way. E, E. Yeah, when it's at the end of a word, we spell it with the letter Y. And that has a big long mermaid tail. Only when it's at the end of a word. Jelly. There we go. Jelly. Super duper. Now, what I'd like you to do as a challenge here is I would like you to come up with a sentence that uses the word jumper and another sentence that uses the word jelly, okay? So you might say, Mr. Paul has a woolly jumper. I like eating jelly. And I want you to tell that sentence to your mum or your dad or your brother or your sister or your teddy, or you can tell it to me, okay? So come up with your own sentence. So think, and then you say it. So pause the video for a bit more time. And then, when you've done that, I'd like you to open up your Schofield and Sims Sound Phonics book, Phase 3, Book 1. It's the pink one. And we are going to look again at the letter J. Okay, so you're just going to do this page, point to each letter, say the sound, J, 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 J. And then you need to draw a line to each picture that starts with the J sound. So here there's some jelly, there's some milk. Does that start with J? Don't think so. Anyway, you'll just need to do that, and then you are finished for today. I hope you enjoyed the phonics lesson. I'll see you tomorrow for some more. Bye for now.